Hey, welcome back to the Sports Lab Podcast, episode 37. I'm Ebass, and as always, the man with the clipboard, Coach Cook, is in his building.
That's right.
Before we even take a look at the box score, we want to start the show by giving all glory and honor and praise to God the Father and our Lord Jesus Christ. We are thankful to be here to talk ball.
Amen. Ebass, we are truly blessed to have this platform and thankful at the same time to be able to, share and express ourselves and a few folks to come in and come check us out. This is a new approach that we got going on, so hopefully they dig it. But we do have a heavy slate today. We got the NFL Final Four set for tomorrow. A historical, that's what they're labeling this, an historical national championship just got crowned. Indiana, your guys. And the coaching carousel is what they call it. It's more like a roller coaster to me. Spinning faster than a blitzing linebacker. It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
It's driving me crazy. And everybody else is crazy. It's not all highlights. It's not all highlights, though.
No.
We're diving into some serious legal drama in college sports, from fifth-year eligibility battles to checkbook tampering.
Yes.
That's changing the game as we know it. Let's get into the lab, starting off with tomorrow's games.
NFL. AFC
well, it'll be today's
Championship.
games. By the time we get this up, it'll be a today game. But
right.
Yeah.
AFC Championship. The AFC, you got New England Patriots versus the Denver Broncos.
So starting off, who do you have in that game? Just right away, I'm going to ask you, Coach Cook, who do you have? Tell me.
Just right off the top of my head, I'm still going with Denver. Boom! I said it.
Okay, going for the dinner. All right. So the banged up quarterback, broken ankle, Bo Nix. We got Jarrett Stidham coming in.
Yes.
To take over the army of this powerhouse. So
because
you think New England?
Okay, real quickly, if you just let me tell you real quick. So I logged on to FanDuel, typed in the email and everything and the password, and I logged on to FanDuel, and I saw where the money was at. 70% of this was yesterday. 75% of the pot. Mm-hmm. You know where it was at?
Yeah, New England.
It's a trap. It is a trap because everybody jumping on the bandwagon thinking New England's finna win this game, right? Because why? The main quarterback just tore up his thing at the end of the last game, his ACL, and everybody's like, okay, it's over for Denver. They don't have a chance, even though they have a respectable defense over there. Game over. 75%. It's a trap. You're a sucker if you take New England. My point. Yes.
Well, they are favored by 4.5 right now. Well, it opened up at 4.5, minus 4.5. Now it's minus 3.5.
Okay.
For New England to win. I think prior to that, I do believe that Denver was favored until Mr. Nix had to fracture his ankle the second to last play of the game. Was
the injury questionable? Because up to a certain point, I gave it my all, and then I was like, okay, Denver got it. We ain't even tripping. That last part, did you see the actual incident?
No,
was it a real injury? Everything is still questionable.
I didn't see clearly exactly what happened. He fell. Something.
Come on, Dr. Ebass, you got that on your professional title, man. Was that a game-ending injury? Did you talk to him?
I don't know. Like I didn't see it very well. I didn't see it enough to. I mean, I gotta believe Bo Nix wouldn't be like faking an injury to come out of this NFC, AFC.
Oh, we have to believe that nowadays. Do you see what's going on in the NBA and the NFL? You telling me we have to believe what we see with everything that's going on, right? Sorry, I digress.
Coach Cook digressing to conspiracy theories of somebody Can you imagine though, like if that was a real thing, if Bo Nix is like, yeah, I don't really feel like playing this game. Someone way up here is going to pay me $10 million to fake an injury and get out. Bull,
Eric,
Oni, no,
E,
no.
with everything going on. You know what's on our
I can't
slate?
believe it.
Everything that you see, everything that you hear.
No,
You mean to tell me that's far fetched? That's impossible?
it's that is far fetched. I would stop watching sports if something came out where
Don't be
a
surprised
player
pretty soon when you
faked an
retire from
injury,
sports. We're probably going to have to
faked an
change the
injury.
channel, ladies and gentlemen, and take it in a different direction because he's going to stop watching this. Watch
I'm going to
what's going
stop
to
watching
come to
sports.
pass.
Yeah,
Look what
this will not
everything
be the
is
Sports
happening.
Lab podcast anymore. This will be
So,
podcast. That's all it'll be.
so
I could
obviously,
not imagine that. That would just be that every sport, every dad who wants to help their boy play good or their girl play sports, like it would just undermine everything. Of course, with all the stuff going on right now, which we'll get to, it's kind of getting that way. But let's get
heading
back to
that
New
way.
England. Let's get
New
back to
England.
this.
So
So
you got
so
New England,
I got New England. Yeah, I think Drake May's
right?
gonna come in. They're
Yeah.
in New England. They they're playing in New England, playing at home. I just don't see New England losing this game to a Jarrett Stidham led quarterback who hasn't
So
played
let's
all year
take away
long.
Stidham. Let's take away Stidham and let's just talk about the Broncos' #1 ranked red zone defense. Let's just talk about that. It's Drake May up against that defense. Long as Stidham doesn't make any mistakes with the ball, fumble the ball, get hurried,
Yeah.
harassed, tortured, punked. You
Right.
know what I'm
It's gonna
saying?
come down.
Anything like that. Just do smart with the ball. Hand it off probably most of the time.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it is going to come down to how Jarrett Stidham plays and how well the offensive line blocks for him, and how well. I mean, he had a week to prepare for this game. Is that long enough? I don't know.
How amazing would it be of us to know when was last time JS got in the game? When's the last time he saw some live action?
Well, it's been a minute. I believe it's been. I don't know exactly when the last time he played, but I mean I could look it up real quick and see what's Stidham.
Take a little peek.
Jared Stidham. Here we go. All right. So this year he's got 0 completions, 0 yards, 0 touchdowns. So we know he hasn't played the last 17 games. So let's see. The last time he did play, it looks
There we
like
go, ladies and gentlemen.
Sunday, 10:26. He must have went in because they were beating the Cowboys up pretty good, but he didn't do anything. Probably just handed
He
us.
didn't do nothing.
handed
He got some reps though, right? And he's the next man
maybe,
up right
yeah,
now.
not a lot, but
Right.
so his last game. Here we go. 2024. Well, he played in 2025 in that one game with the Cowboys, but he didn't do anything. And in 2024, he played 3 games and did nothing either. So that must have been when he was just handing balls off, right?
Right.
2023, he played 3 games. That's when he had 40 completions off of 66 attempts, 496 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and get this, oh boy, 7 sacks.
7 sacks. That was in 2023.
That was in 2023 with Denver. He's been with Las Vegas. He's been with New England. So that was really the last time he truly played a game where he passed the ball and had some significancy to it. But 2 touchdowns, 1 interception,
Right.
and 7 sacks. I imagine
tough.
the offensive line's a little bit better this year, given how well they're doing.
He's been
but
sat
still,
back for 3 years. Denver kept him.
He did.
He's been around. They didn't trade him away. He must still have something in the tank, something to offer. It's probably going to fool a lot of people. Like I said, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, the game planning has to almost be perfect. for him to be successful, to not make any mistakes with the ball. Because New England got some defense too. They can rush the edge.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? They can, they can
Yeah.
drop back in coverage too. They got some weapons over there if you want to really truly break it down. As long as he be smart, Denver got the game. And like I said, 75% of the cash of all the money, all the suckers is already, they jumped on New England's bandwagon. So Vegas is finna make a clean sweep because Denver's gonna win that game. I'm saying it right here live on the Sports Lab podcast. Saturday at 9:30, split screen. What's happening? Y'all see that up there? Did you see that up there? Did you
New home. I'm not even going to talk about what's behind you.
There,
it looks like a rug. Needs to be stepped on.
Show some respect. Show some respect to the Chiefs flag up there hanging on the wall. What's going on with the chat? Would anybody be in the chat? Oh, you know what? Wow.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that no more right now. Everybody, you should notice that things have changed. The Sports Lab podcast is going into a different direction.
Yes.
Right now, we're starting some new things.
Yeah.
We're highlighting some new things. We got a new look. We're gonna change things up. Hopefully, get some viewership,
attract some eyes, really get some movement with the Sports Lab podcast.
Speaking of attracting eyes, my eyes have been locked on the Seattle Seahawks since they took my Niners to lunch and stole it in the same day.
Right.
They're good. They are so good. Seattle Seahawks are good. Now, do I think the Rams have a chance? Yes, I do. I do think the Rams have a chance.
They got Matthew Stafford. Yeah, that dude's
They got Stafford. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the comparison between the two, so just looking at the sheer numbers, so Matthew Stafford 4,700 yards passing to Sam Darnold 4,000 yards passing, pretty close.
Okay.
40. This is where this is the difference right here between the two. 46 touchdowns for Stafford this year.
Okay.
Compared to 25 touchdowns for Sam Darnold. 8 interceptions for Stafford compared to 14 interceptions for Darnold. So if the Rams can play it right, play some decent
that
defense,
pressure, right? Rush, make it uncomfortable for the guy. Yeah, put him into some compromised situations, stuff like that. I see where you're going with that. But let's back up a little bit. You jumped on and said Seattle Seahawks is a good team. You enjoy the way the Seahawks played and performed. Is what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It was impressive the way they dismantled the 49ers. I mean, excuse me, I don't want to go that far with it, but the way that they separated the 49ers was just unbelievable, right?
Well, I mean, yes, but the Niners were banged up.
Huh?
Niners were banged up. I said the Niners were banged up. So, I mean, were the Niners up to par? Probably not. So, is it really fair to say Seattle is going to just destroy the Rams because of what they did with the 49ers? No. The Rams are a higher end team. They have all their players, Puka Nacua. They got Williams out there. So they have a trifecta, but so does Seattle. Seattle's got the same trifecta. Same looking at the numbers. Williams compared to Walker, just over 1,000 yards rushing on the year, 5 TDs compared to 10 TDs. Receiving Puka Nacua and Smith Njimba. Can you say that? Njimba?
Say it again.
Njimba.
There you go. Yeah, I agree with you.
He's got 10 touchdowns. They both have 10 touchdowns on the year. So
slow down a little bit. Puka Nacua is known to drop some shit though.
He is.
What
his
drops is, man. He didn't miss a few passes. We didn't see him miss a couple passes and stuff like that. Big times again. When it was questionable for him to miss passes. Dude had hands like I don't know, the father. He catches everything. To see him drop passes is a little wild to me. Some mental mistakes could happen right there, and Seahawks could take advantage with it because that is the dark side. The defense we're talking about in that game. It was the defense that was whooping on y'all. Do we got some replay on that somewhere? Huh? We got some.
well, yeah. I mean, like I said, the 49ers were banged up. They didn't have an offensive line. They barely had a defensive line.
It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes,
it is what it is for sure. But I wouldn't say, like I said, I wouldn't say Seattle is that much better than the Rams, but the Rams are going to give them a run for the money. I still think Seattle's going to come out on top. They are favored barely by, actually, yeah, they're favored by 2.5
Yeah.
over the Rams. So it's going to be close. Did you check out FanDuel on that? Have you placed any bets on these games?
Yeah, I did. I felt like a sucker, so I thought I could win me something real quick. I thought I had it locked down. I was doing really good. If we go back over the tape, the last game that I lost up to week 16, 17, maybe 15 was, and it had nothing to do with the NFL, was the Indiana and the Miami game. Up till then, I was calling every game.
Oh, were you?
So I'm still calling every game. I took the Seahawks over the 49ers. We saw how that turned out. So and then I got Denver over New England today, and then I'm going to go tomorrow. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'm going to go Seahawks over the Rams. And I think they're going to destroy the Rams. Really, tell you the truth.
You really think they're going to destroy the Rams?
I think they're going to dismantle.
Did you put money on that?
Rams.
Did you put money on that?
Put. If you want me to do it online, I'll do it online right now.
So you're saying that. So the Seattle Seahawks are favored, and you're going to place money for Seattle Seahawks to win.
Yeah, on that one right there, yes.
All right.
Yes.
So your logic.
Are you trying to compare?
I am trying to compare your logic.
Yeah, I see. Yes, we're trying to go. No. But
you don't use the same logic where the money goes. You're not going where the money goes. You're supposed to go opposite.
Well, I don't know. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me recant that. I haven't looked into that. Let me recant that. I haven't looked in to see. Can I get some help over there? Where's the money at in the Seahawks and Rams game? Hold on one second, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the
I can already tell you where the money's at. The money's going on Seattle right now.
I don't trust the 49er fan. It is Seattle. Yeah. By how much? What? 75%, 60-40? What's the difference?
60-40.
Is it 60-40?
Yeah.
That's how you feeling. We got 60-40 right there. Those lines are a little close right there.
It's 54% placed bets for Seattle compared to 46% on the Rams.
That's real close.
That is straight off of the DraftKings sportsbook.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Live right now. Yeah. So I mean the money's going for Seattle to win this game. So are you gonna go with the Rams? You doing it? Come on, Cook. That's how you roll.
That's how. Well, okay, all right. Well, if you're gonna call me on it, I'll stick to it. I ain't gonna flip up.
You have to. You got to stick to it.
Okay. All right. So the money's over there on the Seahawks. So I'm gonna take the Rams and I'm gonna take the Bills. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
I said it just because you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to get caught up.
There's some prop bets out there too. So like shortest touchdown yard, longest touchdown, total touchdowns, exact.
What's money on JS hitting the touchdown?
There's a lot of these. You can put some money on. Some of these prop bets. They got some. Here we go. Here's one you might like. This one's like way out there. This is one of those parlays. Drake May, 250 plus yards passing. Okay, he might get that. Matthew Stafford, 250 yards. He probably will get that because he's a passer.
What?
Puka Nacua, 100 plus yards receiving. That might be the one where I might be have suspicion that he probably won't get that. And then Jackson Smith, Njima, I cannot pronounce his last name. Also 100 plus yards receiving. Yeah. So I mean, they will in.
It's no mystery. I don't mess around with the prop bets. I'll take the straight money line.
But you like the parlays. You like those parlays though.
But it has to be more than it's like 8 leg, 9 leg, 10 leg, and it's got to be kind of ridiculous. So it going with what I just did right now with not following the money. That's how my parlay slip would be built, with mostly underdogs winning to hit the pot, hit the lick. I'm not in it for the small change. I want to hit the big lick and get up out of there.
Got it.
The NCAA football national recap. You enjoyed it. You called it. You took Indiana. How you feel?
I feel good. I feel good. I mean, it was a game that Indiana was destined to win. I think they They went 15-0 going into this game. First undefeated team since I can't remember when. I imagine
1980 something or something. It was crazy. Long
it's
time
been
ago.
a long time.
Yeah,
But
undefeated history underneath Kurt Cinetti completes the impossible, like you said. Indiana finished 16-0 to claim their first ever national title.
yeah, Coach Kurt Signetti, he had the recipe for winning a national championship this year, which is completely opposite of what all the other coaches would do. They went after the 5 stars. They went after the portal system. They went after all that, right? Nope, not Coach Signetti. He's like, all right, you guys go do your thing. Go fight with the players portal. Go pay them the money that they think they deserve. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go get these 2-star guys, and I'm gonna build them up. I'm gonna build them up.
Yeah.
And you watch what I
So
do.
did he raise the bar for coaches? Like is coaches out there nowadays gonna feel some type of way because they? I mean, if this is real, if this is true, this Signetti is actually building a player.
Right.
He's taking it back to coaching, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, build the player. Build the guys who are hungry for it. We get the guys out there that they're not in it for the money, right?
Right.
I'm sure Mendoza got paid, but still, there's something about these young kids that come in without, maybe just a full ride scholarship and that's it. But they're just hungry, and they have that strong desire just to win. They don't care about the
passion,
money.
a true passion to play the game.
Yeah,
right.
Go ahead.
But then on the other side too, you got some kids that are they don't care about none of that.
Yeah, I know.
They want the cash flow. So is it more kids with passion and desire, will to play the game, or is it more kids out there that's chasing that bread, chasing that check?
Well, it's shifting obviously to chasing that bread. Yeah, and what we're going to talk about, this whole five-year eligibility issues going on in college football, but we got to give props to Indiana, the whole squad out there. Mendoza, his final that touchdown that he had, that was epic, man. That was him stomping on Miami's face, just like, you motherfuckers. Like, here we go. I'm gonna get
you go.
I'm going to get into that end zone. I don't care how many times I get hit. I don't know how many spin moves I got to do. I'm going to dive Superman style sideways and score a touchdown on you guys and just be like, all right, done. Game, set, match.
He did take it and put it all on his shoulders and handled his business. It was a cool moment to see it live and the playback from it. The funny thing about it is now they dogging out the poor kid. They said he was fake crying. Said the kid's an actor. They said it doesn't seem real, but that's how people attack anything and everything nowadays. Everything is skeptical nowadays. They said that's why he couldn't look at the camera. He was looking away at the camera and couldn't make himself cry, so he kept turning and said it was fake tears and stuff like that.
Yeah, who cares?
They don't buy it. What they were saying.
It's a bunch of haters. They're just jealous. Yeah.
I get, haters gonna hate. Hey, so what's the deal with his brother leaving though? How come his brother didn't stick around? His brother would have had to run over a show, but I think you told me somebody came, or Coach Sig brought somebody else in.
Yeah, I think they brought another quarterback in that's going to start over him. So he bounced. He divorced.
Was it fulfilling the shadows of what his brother did and possibly not being able to do that? Was it money? What took him to Georgia? Because that's where he went.
I don't know. Maybe it was some money. I'm not sure how much chunk of change the kid got, but I don't know.
That was tough. I heard that, but I don't think Coach had a problem with it. He was like, okay, well, if you could find it somewhere else, if it was a financial gain for the kid, I don't think Coach, from how they talk about him, had a problem with it. It was like, all right, we wish you the best. We'll go back and, build. That's what he said after an interview, after that game. He was like, look, we're going to go home tonight. We're going to have a good time, and then the next day we're going to get back to it. He said we're going to get back to it. So he deals with whatever he got to work with and make something happen. Dope win by Indiana. Everybody knew I took Miami.
I got to see this real quick though.
Go for it.
Actually, he went to. You're right. He went to Georgia Tech.
GT, excuse me.
Yeah, he went to GT. So he's a GT. He basically was saying it was crowded. It was a crowded quarterback room. He wanted to get out of there. You know, I don't.
So he didn't want the challenge. He didn't want to work for it. He didn't want to fight for the position. It was too many quarterbacks. I'm gonna go somewhere else where I know I could play. Is that what you're saying?
It's the world we live in. That's
wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy, huh?
Now, with what we just seen from his big brother, he would have that type of mentality, you would think, if that's, what happens. I don't know. That's how some people would look at it, though.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, for sure. So, great college football game. I thought it was good.
Yes.
It was close.
Yeah,
right? It was kind of scraping back, try to get themselves back into the game. Just couldn't quite do it. Indiana was just too good, which
Carson didn't show up. I don't know what happened to Carson. I don't know. Ray Lewis didn't go over there and talk to him on the sideline. Didn't say nothing to him. Michael Irvin didn't go over there and give him a little pep talk. But I could see it when the camera got on him, dead in his face. He looked at. I don't think he was really there, to tell you the truth. He just kind of looked at lost. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make nothing happen when.
Yeah.
It was time for him to make something happen. He should have took off a couple plays during that game. He didn't rely on his legs like he did.
Mm-hmm.
Who did they play beforehand? Wasn't it Ole Miss? Miami versus Ole Miss, right? Yeah. So you saw more activity out of him in that game than you did versus Indiana. And I was like, okay, well, he's the senior quarterback. You would have thought he was going to step up and take care of the business, but he didn't. I didn't see no productivity out of him, man.
I mean,
I don't know if he had no time for it or.
Hard to do anything when you got Indiana defense on the other side of football.
Just on your ass. Huh?
I mean, yeah, man, they were tracking him down. Like, no, I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Okay. But shout out to Indiana. They're gonna go.
Yeah,
they probably. Did you see him get the trophy and everything?
No.
Did you watch all the aftermath after all that? No, you got out of there, huh?
No, I saw he was on Jimmy Fallon though, that Tonight Show the other night.
Oh yeah. They finna spin him around, man.
Yeah, they were.
He's gonna pop up on a few shows, chasing some checks. Yeah,
he's gonna be everywhere. Yeah,
that's the name of the game, man. Yeah,
it is. Yep. Let's talk these coaches, NFL football coaches that have been fired and now hired. Like, can you imagine in our world where we work? If we get fired, we don't stand a chance of getting another job in as fast as these guys do in the same position, just with a different team.
I beg to differ. It just depends on what field you're in. You know, let's say if you're a truck driver, you got a CDL, you get released from one job, long as it's not nothing to do with your driving record that penalizes you and your civilian. Boom, 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 boom. You're gonna be able to find a job anywhere. Everybody needs a driver to haul something, take something somewhere, and stuff like that. So I think it depends on the field.
Well, absolutely. I'm just saying, these coaches, when they get fired, it should be more like they're just letting them go. Like, stop saying they're fired. You're not firing them. You're just letting them go so they can go somewhere else.
Relocate somewhere else. Almost kind of like a police officer, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you
think
let
the
go.
police officer does something or doesn't do his job, he'll just not get fired. He'll just get relocated to a different
relocated. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what's happening, right? So the newest NFL quarterback or NFL coach who
just
has
yesterday,
been out of the game
right?
for a little bit. Just today.
Today
he got signed on the 24th of January today. Mr. Mike McCarthy gets himself a job out there at the Pittsburgh Steelers. What are your initial thoughts on Mike McCarthy being out there?
Let me see. Mike McCarthy with Arizona several years back.
I don't recall him being with Arizona. Was he?
Fact check that. You just to see. I believe that he spent a little time in Arizona.
Let's see. I know his last position was with the Cowboys. He was with the Cowboys. He was with the Green Bay Packers. Um, it looks like he was.
Say it for me, sir. Arizona. I could have swore he was in
I
Arizona.
think he was with Arizona. I don't know where you're getting that one from. I don't think so. But yeah, while I'm looking that up though, the historical facts though of the Pittsburgh Steelers and their coaches that they've had since 1969. 1969 to 1991. Well, how many coaches do you think there has been since 1969 for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Since when?
1969. How many head coaches have they hired since 1969 to 2020?
You talking about Pittsburgh?
Yes.
I'd say with the tradition that they got over there, 4.
You're correct. 4. Can you name them? Let's start with the most recent one.
Tom.
Right?
What's my guy
Tomlin.
name? He's on ESPN.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he is. Bill Cowher.
There you go, Cowher.
Okay.
I think that's where it goes for me.
Who was the one before him? You'll know who he is once you hear his name. He was with him. He was with him for a long time. 69 to 91.
For Bill Cowher. Give me another hint. Throw me another lifeline.
His last name or his first name is Chuck.
Chuck Woolery. There you go.
Chuck Woolery.
No. Sorry about that.
You're talking about the love connection, my man.
I'm talking about the love connection.
The love connection. Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery.
He also
Yeah, a
did
lot of people
Scrabble,
won't know
too.
that one there. Go ahead, give it to us.
Chuck Knoll.
Chuck Knoll.
Chuck
Wow.
Knoll, yep. 69 to 1991, followed up with Bill Cowher from 92 to 2006, and then Tomlin from 2007 to 2025.
What is that?
So
what
really,
does that
there's
say?
only been 3 coaches in the last, do the math,
Do the
a
math.
long time. It's been a while.
Long time. Long math.
Been a while. So, and actually, each one of those coaches has won at least one Super Bowl too.
Except for Tomlin.
No, Tomlin has one Super Bowl.
Oh, that's right. What year was that that they win?
Big
Pittsburgh
Ben
won?
back in probably like 2008, like 2009, like one of his first ones.
Okay. So all of them won. So I mean, so what are you saying about Pittsburgh right now, man? Are they're
I'm
loyal?
saying that Mike
to
McCarthy,
their-
is he going to win a Super Bowl for him?
Depending on the weapons that he has, his staff, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. You know, if all the pieces fall into place, that could be a question for any of these new coaches that got new jobs and stuff like that. Are they going to be able to win a Super Bowl? Are they going to be able to take it to the next level? If they got the right pieces, if their pieces are healthy, if the stars align, yeah, anybody can do it. Who knows? Do a lot of people like Mike McCarthy? I just thinking about his name, his time at Green Bay. Did he get along with Aaron Rodgers? Wasn't there an issue there where it didn't go his way or something like that? Him and Aaron Rodgers had a problem with it. Ain't that why Aaron Rodgers left? Was it because of Mike McCarthy?
I'm trying to think if Mike McCarthy was even there when Aaron Rodgers was there. I'm going to take a look at that because he was there. Let's see, when was he there?
To my Green Bay fans, was Mike McCarthy out there with Aaron Rodgers? Wasn't there an issue between them two or something like that? Isn't that what caused Aaron Rodgers to get up out of there in the first place?
2006,
was.
2018.
You said he wasn't there?
He was there. 2006. He was there. McCarthy was there from 2006 to 2018.
And Rodgers was there?
the Green Bay Packers. Rodgers was there, yeah.
I think that I'm not sure about it, not putting it out there in the air, but I think that's the reason why Aaron Rodgers got out of there because him and Mike McCarthy didn't get along, wasn't on the same page or something like that, and that's when he took off. That's when he got out of Green Bay.
Yeah, he got out of Green Bay in 2020.
Aaron Rodgers left Green Bay before Mike McCarthy did.
Did he?
We have to fact check that. Let me call him back up. Hey, Deuce in the quarter. Come on over here for a second, man. Hip out the old head. Ladies and gentlemen, I got something here for you right here. This is my partner right here. Come pull up, holla at me, man. You don't gotta be on camera, but could you just hear? I need you to fact check something for me. This dude he don't know what he's talking about, man. Did Mike McCarthy?
Yeah, see, no.
Go for it.
What were you saying? You saying Mike McCarthy left before Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers left before Mike McCarthy. That's what I said. If you rewind,
no. See, like I said, he left in 2022. He left 3 years after Mike McCarthy. 4 years after Mike McCarthy.
Aaron Rodgers left before Mike McCarthy.
No, Aaron Rodgers left 4 years after Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy left in 2018.
Fact check.
Aaron Rodgers left in 2022.
I just want to know if
I can still hear you. I can still hear you.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, man. I just want to know if
you're within earshot.
Who left first from Green Bay, the coach Mike McCarthy or Aaron Rodgers? It was Mike. It was Mike. Okay. All right. We got it was Mike. Just like that. You got that type of information like that.
Yeah.
Sit on down here for a little bit, man. Let me talk to you. Anyway, so Mike's over there in Green Bay. How you feel like he's gonna do?
At Pittsburgh, I don't know. Honestly, I really have no idea how he's gonna do over there. I mean, he didn't do great with the Cowboys. I don't know. I think it's just a coin flip. Who knows?
Well, after him,
But
he's leaving.
so we'll see what happens over there with the Steelers. New York Giants got themselves a great head coach in John Harbaugh.
John Harbaugh, 5 years, $100 million.
Bring in the money, baby.
That's
$100
crazy.
million.
Is he worth $100 million?
Probably for 5 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Is he
that
going to be able to?
20 mil a year?
Is he going to be able to do something over there?
I mean, he's got a good pedigree.
Okay.
He's got a good pedigree. He got a young quarterback out there. And the Giants, they need to rebuild. They need something. So, yeah, why not?
What do you like about the Giants? Anything out there about the Giants that you like that sticks out to you this new year? Scatterboo coming back? Will he be healthy
Probably
for the next
not.
year?
Probably not the whole year.
Not the whole year. What do you think about it? Anything?
Yeah, probably not.
I feel the Giants definitely have a future going on for them. They got a couple young stars. So
Who you talking?
if they can produce and get better,
Quarterback.
the Giants could be a good squad.
Who's the young stars you talking about?
Well, Malik Neighbors and Scatterbo, they're both hurt, but
So,
got potential.
I got extra help on the line here. Malik Neighbors and Scatterbo. You get those two guys healthy, what you say, and the Giants could stand a good chance. They could, they could
Yeah,
be on the
and
rise.
Jackson Dart too.
Yeah, Jackson Dart.
Yeah, that
Their
too.
quarterback.
And
He's
then
like
our
second
guy on
quarterback.
defense over there, Muhammad. Abdul Carter.
Oh yeah,
He
wasn't he just drafted there?
Close enough. If he can stay out
Yeah.
of trouble and
Yeah.
quit being a distraction in the locker room, the Giants could be something.
For sure. Jesse, or your man, your boy out there in the Browns area, he got hired.
Shador.
Mr. Stefanski. He got
Oh
hurt.
yeah. Oh yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Get up out of here, man. Get up. And then he went to Atlanta. The funny thing about it, I heard a story about it. Shout out to my partner over there on the talk. I heard a story. I ain't gonna hold the phone too long. The kid that called Shador during the draft fake prank called him and said, "Hey, you're being drafted by this such team." You know who the kid is, right?
He was
He's the
the
owner's
son of
son of the
somebody.
Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, was he really?
Right. So,
That's funny.
they're trying to make some connection, correlation to what's going on. And, hey, good wins. See you later. Take that mess
Yep.
and that drama down there in Atlanta, and y'all can have it.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesse Minter, Coach Minter is hired at Baltimore Ravens. Some vacancies still. Cardinals can't find anybody. Like, why can't the Cardinals find a coach?
Who wants to coach the Cardinals, man? Nothing against the Cardinals, but
I mean, I agree with you 100%, but like,
Cardinals ain't been nothing in a while,
what's Bidwell
man.
doing out there? What's Bidwell doing? Why is he taking so long? He's sitting on his thumbs, trying to what?
Maybe
Wait for the best.
taking his time with this decision now. Maybe he's done with these type of seasons that he's having, and he wants to start making some better decisions.
Finally, 20 years later.
20
Did you
years later,
see-
it's never too late
Did you see
to
who
get
they're
the record
trying?
straight.
Did
Yeah.
you see who they're trying to hire or they're interviewing for the Buffalo Bills head coaching position?
Brian DePaul, wasn't it?
Brian DeBall, but there's somebody else. You're gonna flip.
I'm gonna go ahead and go on the record and say Dion, just because of how you looking.
No, not Dion.
Not Dion? No. Who else you talking about?
No, Philip Rivers.
Oh well, hey, no. I don't see nothing wrong with that. We enjoyed what Phillip Rivers came back and did.
Yeah, I
Even
know.
though his productivity wasn't, on that level. Guy's 41 years old, but he never sat down during the game. He was a white Michael Irvin out there. The way that he was chopping it up and the camaraderie between the players.
Yeah, you did talk about that. I remember you did talk about how he'd be a good fit, a good coach.
A good coach
in the NFL, but
yeah.
So who knows? The Buffalo Bills are looking at him.
And you saw Philip when he was over there on the Lions over there in Indiana. That however he was talking to the players, they seemed pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Receivable to the. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's respectable.
Right.
Yeah. He's got a lot of respect.
That'd be a nice fit for him if he wants to do it. If he still wants to be a part of football, if he feels good about it. Of course, if the money's right, I don't see a problem with that. That'd be a nice fit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what
happens. How you feel about it? Is that what you got going on? Is what's going on with the 49ers? Did I hear something about the 49ers head coach?
No.
Offensive coordinator. Did I hear anything about that?
No.
Wrecking ball, something like that, destroying the property, something like that, restarting all over. Christian McCaffrey, something. I think I've heard some type of stories. Is he going to be healthy to play?
That's probably your KC rumors show you watch. What's up with the Niners? Yeah. Let's move past the NFL. Let's move past college football. Let's talk about this transfer portal.
Man,
That's
this is
just going
whirlwind
crazy right now.
So many people are talking about it. So many people have opinions on it, from lawyers to every.
Yeah, Jay Billis is talking now. Nate Oates, Coach Nate Oates. We're going to talk about him in a second. What's going on with the college basketball right now? Of course, Calipari. He's still talking, doing his thing. Some new things from Coach Izzo. Same thing. They're all going to start doing it. I'm telling you right now, they're all going to do it. But let's talk about these eligibility legal battles that are going on. So we got those couple of cases. One out there in Washington, quarterback. We talked about him a few weeks ago.
Damon Williams Jr., huh?
Yeah, with Damon Williams Jr. case where he signed with Washington, but then 4 days later entered the draft portal to go somewhere else and kind of left Washington high and dry.
Washington, that's right, signed for a $4.7 million extension on the 2nd of January, then tried to portal, as you said, 4 days later. The school was dumbfounded and then, didn't know what to do, but then threatened him with a lawsuit for breach of contract. breach of contract. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. That's wild.
Isn't
He
it?
breached the contract, though, so, I mean, he's at fault, really, right? That's a simple case closed. Once you sign your name on something, you read it, you understood it, you went over it, you put your Henry on there, you decide to break that contract, you take what comes along with the contract. Simple. Boom. What's the issue?
Simple. What's the problem, right?
What's the problem?
Why? What's
If you break a contract, do you have to pay the penalty?
Yes, we do.
Yes. So
Yeah. So I mean, so why can't these kids just sign on the dotted line and say, okay, that's good? But here's the thing, and this is what's happening. Coaches are getting involved now. So the big thing out of Clemson, I know we're going ahead just a little bit, but we'll come back to this. But they kind of coincide because you have coaches now. So there's a player that signed for Clemson. He transferred from Cal. Was it Cal? Yeah, I think it was Cal. He was a great defensive player. Can't recall his name right now. I'll pull it up in a second. But he was saying, Coach Debo out there at Clemson, he's calling out the coach out there at Ole Miss, the new coach who took over Lane Kiffin's job.
Lane Kiffin, right?
So the story goes is that I gotta get his name real quick. I'm gonna get his name right now. Luke Farrelly, that's who it was. He's a linebacker at Cal. So he signed with Debo out there at Clemson, right? Okay. This year. Got enrolled in classes, was in the middle of class when all of a sudden the Ole Miss coach, he texts the player in the middle of class a picture of a $1 million NIL contract.
Yeah.
In the middle of class.
Yeah.
So he's like, wait, I've already enrolled. I'm already in class. I've already signed my thing. I already got my in deal. But wait, this guy's offering me some more money, $1 million now. What I do? So Coach Debo, he's just hot. So he's calling all these coaches out, especially this coach, the coach out there at Ole Miss, for tampering with his players. This is crazy. Like what's going on? Like, it's just the highest bidder. It's just who can do the highest bidder. And there's no timetable. The NCAA, there's no timetable. There's no time where you have to be like, okay, once they sign, it's done. You can't talk to any player who's enrolled in class, who's studying for their final or whatever. Maybe you can't. There's got to be a point. There's got to be a tipping point.
Let me help you out right quick. Simple. It's very simple. Blow it all up.
Blow it up.
Blow it all up. Nip it in the bud. Destroy everything. Get rid of everything. Cancel. Stop everything and get the shit straight. Get the shit straight before it becomes a bigger problem than what it is right now. Handle all affairs. Get all your rules and orders. How you can approach a player, when you can approach a player, the timetables, all the positives and negatives of signing a contract and breaking a contract. Get everything understood from the gate, and get the grip on the reins right now. Right now, blow it all up, start all over, and do it the correct way, or else face possibly the demise of basketball, college basketball, NBA basketball, and everything else, because everything else is being questioned from everything that's going on right now. We can talk about all the stuff that we're blue in the face, the facts, the numbers, who said what, who's suing who. It doesn't help or correct any of this. I don't care what you say. Blow it all up, start all over.
Right. They gotta put rules down because I feel like prior to this, back in the day where it was an unwritten rule to not do this tampering type of deal, right? It was unwritten rule,
but it was still happening. This ain't new what's going on right now. It's just exposed.
Well, right. No, I think it's they're using the NIL to their advantage now. Like I feel like there was still this unwritten rule that the old school coaches were like, okay, he signed with us, then we're good. Like where's he going to go? So I imagine there probably wasn't like a strict rule where it's like, okay, you can't talk to a player after such a date. When you sign a name, that was you signing your name and your contract. So no one else is going to talk to you. Like that was it. That was the rule. Once you sign, you can't get out of it. Right?
So
That's
for
a simple rule.
going back to Damon Williams, you said he signed for $4.7 million,
Yeah.
right? An extension on January 2nd, an extension of $4.7 million. Then 4 days later, he tried the portal. What was the reasoning behind the portal? Was it for more money?
More money. More money. Yeah. That's the only reason why people are leaving and going other places is because there's more money out there. Because other coaches or other schools they offer these kids more money. They go, okay, let's see what the first
this kid's
offer is.
probably. I'm sorry. This kid's probably about maybe 24, 25. How old is the guy?
Less than that, like 21, 22. Yeah.
And he needs more than $4.7 million to survive in this world.
It's crazy, man. Because this is what they do when in the professional world, right? A player, say his contract ends, so now he's on the trading block, or he's a free agent. So these teams are going to come after him, right? They're going to give him a number. Say one team comes in, gives him a $4 million number. The next team's going to come in and try to give you more, right? They're going to try to swindle you into it. It's just going down the ranks
a little bit, right?
Down to the college level. Now they're starting to pay him.
So shouldn't the other team go for it? Sorry. Shouldn't the other team be penalized for trying to attempt to get him?
Yes, there should be penalties for this. 100%. There's got to be a penalty. There's got to be an accountability issue with these colleges and these coaches that are doing these type of things. But the NCAA, they're just washing it under the rug. They're just watching this all happen. That's all they're doing. They're sitting back and they're just watching it all explode, man. It's just chaos. They're loving it because
so maybe this is what they want. If they're not trying to intervene and straighten out this situation, maybe they figured the only way to get it straight is to let it self-destruct.
Sure. Right. Yeah, maybe. So then there's that other Darian Mensah case, the Duke player.
Yeah, legal team filed
for a TRO to stop the quarterback from entering the portal, arguing that his NIL deal is a binding employment contract. So he wanted to get out. Duke was like, I don't think so. You got to stay. You signed the contract. Where are you going? So there's that case. Then you got this other interesting stuff going on where it's that fifth-year eligibility cases. So the most recent one is a Charles Bediako out there in Alabama.
Alabama.
I heard about this one today. So he got drafted, kind of. He went to the G League, and he still had another year of eligibility, right? And so he fought to get a fifth year in there, right? And so the judge, who happens to be a donor to the University of Alabama, granted him another year to come back and play. So this player, Charles Bediako, he actually started his first game was today versus Tennessee. Is now by the way, and also he was a former Alabama center. He has already played for Alabama, and then he left.
Are you alluding to the corruption? Is the corruption that far? Has it went up that far up the chain to add in judges and things of that nature? Is that what you're putting out there? Somebody palms got greased up a little bit.
Yeah. That's what's happening. Like now we're getting the judges involved. I'm sure this is going to go to Congress at some point, and they're going to get these coaches up there. They're going to have to pull the NCAA committee up there in front of Congress and have them be held accountable for all this chaos that's happening in the NCAA.
So with that being said, how entertained are you with the game? How entertaining is the game anymore, man? Does anybody really want to watch the game, be a part of the game?
No, I mean, basketball, not really. I've kind of lost interest in NBA basketball at least. College basketball still has me in a little bit just because.
Only because they got this attachment to it, all these legal things and all these stories that possibly could come up behind it. But to watch the game and be. When's the last game you watched? I remember you were telling me about U of A.
Yeah, I haven't watched any college basketball at all this year because I don't really have the channel. I don't have the channels to watch it, so that's the main reason.
If you had the channels to watch it, you probably wouldn't watch it. Come on, man.
I mean, I probably would now that we're starting to get into. Well, we're only into February, so we really have like another 6 weeks before like I really get into about college basketball. I never really get into college basketball until March.
Start heating up for you.
So yeah, that's when it starts getting good. But going back to this Alabama Coach Oates, Nate Oates, we were talking before the show that he despised. He did not want these G Leaguers coming back and ruining college basketball. He didn't want these high school kids that could be recruited, but now they're not because these G Leaguers are coming back and taking their spots. He did not want any of that. He didn't want this to happen.
But hold the phone. You said initially he said that.
Yeah.
Initially he came out and he said he didn't want this. It was bad for the game. That's what he initially said. And then you told me about something else.
Yeah, the Oates hypocrisy. Now he wants his player. Now he's coming out and saying, "Well, I mean, it's not against the rules. It's maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay." Now that he gets his player back.
Maybe so. Then he made a big fuss just to have it his way. Maybe he went out there and said all those things, and they said, okay, to keep him quiet and to keep him from spreading that gospel, that type message, let him have his way and have his player, and now he's on board with it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's happening. Maybe it was. I don't know.
Quiet him down. He'll make too much noise, too much in the press, in the public eye, saying what he believes and stuff like that. Let's give him what he wants, and he quiets down. So everybody falls for it. Once these coaches that come out and say that they're against it until they get what they want, then they go for it. They switch up so fast right in front of us. How can we believe it then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, if you don't, you're going to fall behind. You're not gonna win. And right now, it's like Oates says, the whole thing is clearly broken. Like it's a broken machine that's just barely holding on.
You said if we don't fall in line, then you won't win. But we just saw what Indiana did.
True. I think right now. Maybe
he took what he built, what he had, and turned it around.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean that could just be a blue moon thing, could just be a fluke, could be a miracle, could be the clock's what they say a dead watch is right 2 times a day. I mean,
that's pretty slick. I've never heard that one before. What's that? Say it one more time. Say a dead watch is what?
Is right 2 times a day.
I like that.
Yeah,
pretty smooth Ebass on the double screen, man. Look at you. Opening up over there, man.
So things happen, right? Like Indiana, they got lucky, maybe. I don't know.
We shall see next year. We'll see what's going on if it was a fluke.
Yeah.
So much going on with the Charles in the NCAA world. That's going to be an ongoing conversation probably for us somehow, some way. We'll add some of that because there's going to be new stories popping up, more in-depth stories of the situation that's already happened.
Yeah, there's
all season long is going to be that.
Stay tuned.
All season long.
Stay tuned, baby.
Stay tuned.
So much
Stay
going
locked.
right now. It's crazy, man.
It's so crazy. With that being said, we got the Super Bowl right around the corner. Would you like to give your predictions?
Yeah, I'm going to go with
the way that game's going to turn out.
I'm going to go with Seattle and New England.
Right.
in the Super Bowl, and I think Seattle's going to win it. They're going to win it all. Their defense is too good.
Now, wait a minute. I said I had to follow the money, so the money's over there. I'm taking Denver, and then wait a minute. Don't try. Could you try to put me in these little trick bags, stuff like that, man? Catch me up when I say some things. So I got Denver on the first one, and then I said I had to take the Rams. If that's the case, then Denver's going to win the Super Bowl.
Denver's going to win the Super Bowl with Stidham. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not out of the realm of possibility, but got to get past it. I mean, can you imagine what you saw Seattle do to Brock Purdy? And he's a starter quarterback.
Yeah, that should be a nightmare. That should be a vivid nightmare that you and Brock Purdy share, and mostly all you 49er fans share.
Hey, at least we had an opportunity to share it.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all keep that, and y'all can share that, man, and hopefully it gets better for you next year.
We had the opportunity, my friend. We made the postseason.
You did make the postseason. I don't know why you made the postseason.
Because we were good. We won 13 games or something like that.
It was the right time. Y'all was at the right place, and how I say, Deuce in the corner shies on the dog's ass every now and again, man. So can't get mad at that.
Shine on the 49er, that's for sure. All right.
Yes.
We got to fit. Why don't you send them all off with that a good old scripture from Isaiah.
Copy that. By they that wait upon the Lord. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? By they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. That's Isaiah 40:31. Think about that and break that down. Apply that to your life somehow, some way, and share that with everybody you love. Drive safe, stay focused. Shouts out to Ebass, because I know you have not been on your phone lately, right? You haven't been swerving all over the road, highways, and stuff like that. You've been more cautious, right? Ebass, let the world know.
Yes.
Trash. Please be safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. Stay focused next time. Until next time, we are here in the lab, the new setup. You guys be blessed.
See you guys later. Bye.